What's going on, guys? Venatix here. Welcome back to the channel. Helldivers 2, the game master, the AI director explained in this video. That's right, the devs, and I mean human interactions, can control the flow and pacing of the game that you are currently in. Well, obviously you're not currently in one right now, but when we will get into one, that is a possibility. That is what they have done with this game. They've added a game master. Let's talk about it. There was an interview from one of the Arrowhead Studio developers providing insights into the development of Helldivers 2, talking about this game feature and the cooperative elements with inspiration drawn from tabletop RPGs and war games, particularly Warhammer 40k. One significant innovation highlighted is the introduction of a game master functionality where actual humans monitor gameplay in real time, making decisions to enhance the dynamic and unpredictable nature of the game. This functionality not only affects moment-to-moment gameplay, but also influences the overarching story of the Helldivers universe. This cooperative approach aims to create a living and breathing game world that responds to player actions. Additionally, communication and cooperation are emphasized as crucial for success in Helldivers 2, especially with the switch to a third-person perspective that limits awareness. Unlike Helldivers 2, Helldivers 1 had a top-down view where you could see all around you. In Helldivers 2, you can only see basically what's kind of in front of you. Now, this game master is going to affect the live service aspects of this game, with community-driven decisions impacting the macro level of the game universe. So we're not talking about super micro, but macro, the big picture, taking over planets, how are the bugs reacting, etc. Now, these interviews are important. They give us more information, and I want to show them here.
Tabletop thinking gives the game one of its best hidden secrets.
So, in a lot of tabletop gaming, you have a dungeon master or a game master, right? We also have a game master in this game. It's very hard to achieve exactly what you get at a table, but we wanted flavors of that into this game. This is not a minor part of our game. This is a significant feature that we've designed that is, by the way, somewhat different from the first game, something that we're really excited to talk about. We have a suite of tools and a suite of real-life human beings, okay? Not just AI bots, right, that are doing this, that are observing the gameplay as it's happening and responding in real time.
In one of our games, for example, Dave was handed a 500-kilogram bomb to use, and Saga says that's the impact of a guiding human hand.
One of our team members was observing your playstyle and debated what to do and was like, I'm going to drop them this extra stratagem.
To me, this is exciting news because it keeps the game fresh, and I wasn't sure if people quite understood what this game master meant. Some prime examples here by one of the devs in the Discord says technically you are able to drop a boss or a monster never seen before. Technically this is true. The game master can enable things on planets such as enemies and modifiers. It's not specific to one player. So this is affecting multiple players at all times, not just your specific mission, if that makes sense. We've also seen that the game master leads a team of GMs, and while they could do this, it's more that the GM is watching the global campaign itself and making decisions based on massive amounts of data pouring in. So like I said before, it's kind of like the macro managing that's happening here, not so much the micro. And last up here, we see that there's a small question: will players be notified when a game master is interacting with their game? Since the game master interacts with the whole war campaign, players will know when the events begin. So I don't necessarily think it's going to tell us, hey, a game master is messing with your game. It's just going to be something that I think just spontaneously happens, and that's just basically the telltale that sure enough, the game master is now playing an effect, playing a role in your current mission. So we have seen game masters and AI directors like this before. For example, World War Z, to improve replayability, increasing the overall longevity of the game, and making sure that it's not every playthrough of the same chapter no matter what. An AI controlled director manipulates the game from the background. They will adjust the experience and tailor it to how well or poorly you and your team are doing. This is what World War Z did, a game that I played, a cooperative third-person shooter against zombies. Another example, Left 4 Dead, another zombie game which also had a director, which is artificial intelligence of a feature that dynamically changed the game difficulty, its pacing, and overall dramatics. These are the exact things that we are going to experience in Helldivers 2. The missions, the levels, they're procedurally generated. There's also going to be a weather system. It's going to be dynamic. There's also going to be day and night cycles, making everything pretty much different every single time you load up a mission. Anyways, what do you guys think about this? Helldivers 2 is coming out so freaking soon. If you want to see some raw gameplay where we break down and get a preview of what to expect, make sure to click on these videos that I have down in the description, down in the pinned comments, top right corner, my end screens, etc. We also talk about the war bonds, the super credits, the monetization. Is it abusive? Is it evil? Is it too much? Everything pay to win, or is it pay to play? Check out all my videos, guys. Helldivers 2, I'm covering a bunch of it. The game comes out on the 8th. I'm super excited for it. For anything Helldivers 2, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.